Hi guys, this is another video by the Direct Investor sharing tips and tricks to make your financial every day, week to week, just that little bit more comfortable. So I thought I'd better post this video straight after doing budgets just to show why it's so important that we have a budget and why those budgets show such great savings if you implement them every day and week to week. So our first saving strategy using a budget is through using the envelope technique. So the envelope technique relies on you actually withdrawing the money straight out of your bank account, and as we said before in the budgeting video, that when we budget it, that we take the money and put it into an envelope for each one of those categories we've budgeted for. So for example, as you can see in front of you, we've got one of the envelopes there for money for savings, money for emergency fund, money for rent, electricity, food, clothes, and extras. Now, clearly, it really depends on what your budget is. So you may have some different ones there, but basically the concept is still the same. So what I generally do is with these ones there, I wouldn't have those envelopes for money for saving or emergency fund. I would generally keep them straight into the bank accounts that I would put them. So, into my savings, which is the goal-oriented account, and my emergency fund into one of those online accounts so that it's liquid and I can access it straight away. Now, for this strategy to be really effective, I would recommend trying going for, somewhere between 4 and 6 weeks, because you really then get to understand how you're really spending your money. So, things like food, clothes, and extras, you'll really understand where you're spending your money. I saved $60 a fortnight because I was drinking coffee and buying, little Coke bottles at lunch. And I realized when I was actually physically handing over the money instead of using my key card, how much that was actually costing me. Not just in terms of money, but actually in terms of health. It was really interesting just to have a look at the psychological element of, oh, I'm actually paying for, these things, and what are they going to do to me for actually having to actually think about it when I pull the money out of my wallet. It gave me the extra time to think rather than just tapping or entering my PIN as I was used to. And just another one on that, another good psychological ploy if you really want to monitor it is, when you're getting the money out of the bank, if you ask the tellers if they can give you $5 notes. Now maybe that's probably not very good for electricity and rent, but I found when I was doing my food and especially my extras that this went down really well because I, had a large amount of cash, and every time I counted the $5 notes that I was handing out, it looked like a larger amount of money. So psychologically, I was thinking more about what I was spending. Anyway, I thought I'd just give you this quick tip as a taster to what's to come. Hope you guys are able to try this out soon. Tell me what you think, and if you've got any questions, leave a comment below. Anyway, this has been the Direct Investor, and remember, if these strategies are shown in this video, do not always consider your personal financial situation, and you should always seek financial advice from a qualified professional before changing your investment strategy. Alright guys, we'll talk soon. Direct Investor out.